won't stop. I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost. I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot. I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not
Let's
someone
go.
that you would wanna cross.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately, to go build and create my own dynasty. A new rivalry, it emerges ever so silently. But I got fight in me, so I'll squash anything that's trying me. I'm like, me versus you, I hope that you know what you're getting into. I got nothing to lose, so you better watch out, can't predict my moves. I'll make you irrelevant, I don't stop till I'm at the top settling. I live here like a local resident, and you know I ain't selling it.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross.
Round two, I gotta screw loose. I'll work all night if it's what I gotta do. Who needs sleep when the caffeine's brewed? I don't fatigue, I just have to move. I don't work with others, they just slow me down and my progress suffers. It's not you, it's me, but really I just work much better when I'm free. I don't do things for the hell of it, I do things that I do for the benefit. I make moves that'll make me relevant. I've been telling them, you just gotta work hard, play hard, punch that race card, move fast, take charge, do that, make art, move past fake cards, lose that hate card, and never give up when the gun goes, race start.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross.
Oh, let me switch over to StreamYard so I can okay, yeah, it turned off. Good morning. A little different right now because I want to do my rant. I'm giving Shift a little bit more extra time this morning to roll her cigarettes, have a cigarette, get some coffee, maybe start making some breakfast. 'Cause I got some rants. So get ready. It's milk crate time. Yeah. All right, and when she comes up here, I'll play the intros and all that, and then we will do all that other stuff. But right now, it's trust time. You're ready. You may agree, you may not agree with me, but I'm going to give you quite a few facts. I expect you to go do your own research on the rest. First and foremost, let's talk about Israel. What's going on? Okay, the reason I'm bringing this up, they sent VP knee pads over to negotiate with Hamas. Did you know in October, I believe it's October of 97, Hamas has been listed as a terrorist organization. All right, well, do a little research on it. You'll find out the Palestinians don't like Israel for some reason. Gee, I know why, because they're living in Israel's country if you really look at it through the sands of time, and we'll get that to a minute. But that's why they put Hamas in power in the area that Israel so gracefully agreed to let them have as long as they didn't do no violence towards Israel. And we all know what happened in October of a certain year with Hamas. They attacked Israel and they killed and injured over 1,200 people in Israel that was attending a music festival. I believe it was 1,200 dead. 35 of them were Americans. Yeah. So VP Knee Pads is over there negotiating with Hamas, who's a known terrorist organization, and the United States federal government has a policy that the Democrats and the Libertarians gratefully ignore all the time, and yeah, they're negotiating with terrorists. Now, how much value do you put on those 35 American lives that got killed by a terrorist organization? Yeah, I know they got freaking hostages, but they want us to free over 700 of their freaking prisoners in Israel for unknown, maybe 80 to 100 hostages that they took, and they won't even say who's alive, who's not. So we may just get dead bodies. Yeah, y'all need to start looking into more of this. This is why this freaking gets me when people freaking try to say, "Oh, we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't. We should be bombing the crap. We should be back in Israel instead of freaking the Ukrainian heads." Yeah, we send aid. Yeah, they're poor, but here, let's get to the point. Did you know Israel has had the Gaza Strip that's being argued about? Look to the Bible since the 11th century when King David was around. Yeah, when the palace and all that happened, the land changed hands left and right. But Israel has controlled the Gaza Strip ever since the Six-Day War. And when they did their little thing with Egypt and another known country, that's why I'm only mentioning one. Do your research, look it up to see. You'll find other important facts on it. That belongs to Israel. Palestine, as they call it, which is not the Gaza Strip, has never been declared a country, has ever had a country in any way, shape, or form, even in the Gaza Strip. So check your facts before you make the decisions. Yeah, the horrors of war, but you know what? They want to hire terrorists and they want them to run their area that they're living in to attack Israel. Check for yourselves. So they deserve everything they get because they support a terrorist organization that killed many innocent people at a concert. They weren't doing anything. Israel was letting them be themselves as long as they didn't get attacked by them. They broke the freaking rule. They get what they get. That's mine on it. You know, you may disagree, but you know what? Until you've been in that part of the country or you've been in that war type situations, I don't want to hear it. You have no experience. You're looking outside the box. I'm looking outside the box right now. You're not going to change my mind. Hate me if you want, but I don't really care at that point. Okay, number two, State of the Union address tonight. Oh, yeah. John Claude Van, my jockstrap's too tight, so my hair looks this way, was on interview talking about what she wouldn't talk about when they interviewed her yesterday, what Biden's going to talk about, or the campaign. And now, guess what? She's saying everything that he was going to talk about. She even foreclosed and said that he is the hardest working president in the first 3 years of any administration ever.
You full of shit.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, needless to
Good
say,
morning,
yeah,
Chad.
yeah. Good morning. Hold on, we
Good
have a
morning,
U.S.
shift
president.
kicker.
I'm still on my rant. I'll throw you backstage to keep it up. All
Okay.
right, all right. Sorry, but I'm on a rant. And I need to get it out, or this is gonna be a shit show. And
Oh,
I don't think the people came here for a shit show. Okay, so Biden's going to talk about all the good things he's done. Well, gee, he just signed something about the credit cards and stuff. How many people are going to lose their credit cards? You know, all the junk fees and all that. Think about it. What has he done in the first 3 years? He's let all the illegals in, and now he's trying to act because it's a political election year on immigration. Yeah, what's he been doing for 3 years? Think about it. All he's been doing is working out deals for the Ukrainians and all the terrorists around the world. They haven't done shit. So if you watch tonight's thing, get ready to be pissed off, laugh, and go, bunch of bullshit. So save your time, go watch a movie. Hell, I don't know, watch Forrest Gump. You'll probably get more political sense out of it than you would anybody else. Hold on, my streamer and YouTube are freaking going wacky because of the storms here. We've been having storms since late yesterday. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just cover those two, and let me do my entrance thing so we can get these fine hosts in here. Hold on a second. I got to play my banner to start the show. It ain't a show till the banner goes.
Yep,
And
banner's up.
Did you
where?
get it? Did you get all of it out of your system?
Nope, but I'm going to
Okay.
say some for later because I may do a late afternoon one too.
Oh, you're fired up.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And they just don't understand. Some of these YouTubers just don't understand. They want to play fire. I'm bringing the blowtorch, and I'm saving the napalm for the afternoons. Yeah, kind of jacked up. Well, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Wait, five, four,
Definitely
three, two,
fired
one.
up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I only did it halfway. I only gave you 30, 40%, like they said in Zombieland, because Shift Kicker wasn't ready for that one. And I don't want to blow out her ears. I need her ears this morning. So,
Okay.
before anything else, I'd like to say I apologize if it sounded rude, Shift, or Space Chicken Watcher. I really needed to release some of this freaking stress and tension because of the stuff on the internet. These libertards and their kids really don't freaking understand history. That's why we keep repeating it. It keeps getting worse. So I apologize.
Travis,
Took
quit
it to
watching it. It is burned my ass mentally, physically. I'm not paying no attention. The only positive thing I can say, there's only 9 more months of this son of a bitch and his whole damn crew, and then maybe things will get a little better.
now. Oh, wait till we get closer to the election. Oh,
Oh, it's gonna be it's
I
gonna,
am going to be
yeah.
hitting the Democrats and libertarians so hard.
Well, I don't know if you watched the last little ditty from Camel Toe. She reminded me of a damn kid trying to do a book report that never read the book.
Well,
Her
no,
hand gestures and looking up and da da da. Oh my God, it was awful.
yeah.
Awful. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
I
well,
may be
before.
wrong, but these two are the worst president and vice presidents I think this country's ever had. They've done worse than Jimmy Carter. And I like, as a person, Jimmy Carter's done a lot of good things personally,
Oh, yeah. I
but
think we
they're
need.
horrible.
I think, if they don't elect Biden, they need to bring Jimmy Carter back because he's mentally more capable, even in being in hospice, than Biden has been his whole 50, 60 years in Congress. So that's all I got to say on that one. So let's see. Let's say good morning to everybody first. So good morning, you two. Good morning, Lady D. I know somebody else was in there. Where
Pat,
oh, Pat Evans.
Pat
Good morning.
Evans. Yep.
Harvest
Harvest
Mary.
B. Mitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to. My mouse ain't moving as fast. I'm
Red
still
Scout.
moving. Yep, Red Scout. Good morning. Gary Huffman. Good morning. And if
Good
I
morning,
missed anybody, I'm
Gary.
sorry. I'm trying to, but yeah. But yeah, I'm glad y'all are here. Hopefully, I didn't piss you off too much with my rant, but yeah, I'm going to do part two. Somebody decides to go live today, I'm going to go live the same time and do part two. I think Shift knows who I'm talking about, but hey, I don't have to buy my freaking subscribers. That's all I got to say on that. Slow and steady wins the race.
I just pulled up my driveway right when I kicked on. I'm just sitting here in my truck. It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. My day
Oh
started
wait,
about 3:30.
wait till this storm that's been coming through here the last day and a half.
I know. I
Get
looked at
you.
the weather. I was like, it's too good to be true today. What's
Yep.
coming? And more
Yep.
rain's coming, and then
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
cool off.
This one is going to be worse than the other one that you just went through. Yeah.
I'm sick of the rain.
Hey, good morning,
Well,
longboarding mom. How you doing?
44 and partly cloudy.
56 and beautiful sunny skies here in
Well,
northeast Georgia.
be careful, longboarding mom. She banged her head going back to work. And happy anniversary again, post anniversary, however you want to put it. If y'all didn't see, you need to go watch the video on there. Happy 2020. And she forgot about that freaking heater, and she banged her head pretty hard. So be careful. Don't
Well,
take too much Advil.
actually, I have to tell you, Trust,
Oh,
it's my 1 year anniversary from my first live today.
well, happy
It was a year ago.
anniversary.
It was a year ago today that I took Trust up on a bet and went live.
Yeah, probably the only bet I
I
ever
think I
lost.
kind of remember that because y'all used to mess with her all the time.
No, I never
Think I
messed with
remember.
her. It's just that you could tell her personality, the way she speaks and handles herself, that she could do it. Now, I'm not the perfect example to be up here talking, but I can wing it anytime. Oh, yeah, I can wing it. And as B. Trimer would put, I could throw a lot of bullshit out there too. But you know what? You got to find the bullshit. Check the fact check it.
I just like getting on other people's channels and harassing everybody.
Yep. Let's see. Since it's 1 year, let's see. What am I going to play for
Okay,
you,
she's
lady?
asked, lady, longboarding mom's asking how you know if you have a concussion. One,
Eyes.
look in a mirror. Yeah, look in the mirror and cover one eye. Close your eyes, open it, the one eye that's covered, okay, and look to see how your pupil dilates. Do the opposite and watch if how your pupil dilates in the eye that you have uncovered. If
How long
they're
does
not
that last?
Well,
Like that test? How long after you've had an injury does that test show that you've had a concussion? 24 hours?
no, only about 8,
8
because then
hours?
your eyes will, yeah, because your eyes will literally adjust then, because that's what they do. They adjust. But right, like within the first 8 hours, the light, the pupil difference changes.
yeah.
What is it?
But
Slower?
and if
Your eye reacts
it,
slower or something?
yeah, well, what happens is one of your pupils will dilate more than the other. It'll get big quicker, and then yeah,
Hey, Bradley,
or
man.
it's like the light don't want to go in.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've had a bunch of
or
them. It's been a long time, but I've had a bunch of concussions in my life.
yeah, or if you start feeling nauseous,
Yep.
go in.
Yep. Don't wait
Absolutely
around.
go in. Don't wait around.
Yeah,
If you
the
start getting
nausea
sick
is
to
like
your
a really
stomach,
bad concussion, ain't it?
yeah, well, not necessary. It depends on where she hit her head.
What part of the brain got bruised?
Right.
Gotcha.
Yep. And good morning, free handling maid.
Good morning,
Hopefully that
lady.
helps. Longboarding mom.
Y'all remember the football player Junior Seau that killed himself?
Mm-hmm.
Played for Seattle Seahawks, I think. When they did a autopsy on him, his brain, it was just about his whole brain was black and that's where he went kind of berserko from all
Yeah.
the damn
Yep.
concussions from playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
Boys.
hockey player. There was a hockey player too that used to always throw his helmet off and get in fights with other hockey players that had their helmets on. Yeah, and he literally died on
He
the
took the
ice
brunt of it.
from a concussion because he threw his helmet off and another hockey player headbutted him. Yep.
Yeah, the concussion thing has gotten concussion protocol and pro sports, pro wrestling. I mean, it's like
Hmm.
they automatically, when they take too hard of a bump in wrestling, they put them on concussion protocol.
Yeah. So
That's
just
just
that's something you play with because you just never know. it could only take one concussion, or you might be able to take 10. But
I think I'm a good example of that. I had a shit ton of them: car wrecks, motorcycle wrecks, football. Because
yeah,
back in our day, and trust, when we played football, the coach, you just got your bell rung, get your ass back in there.
yeah, you
And
threw
you're
a
sitting there,
jersey on. You threw a jersey on, some cleats. You went to play. That's all it was. There ain't no freaking
uh,
safety equipment. What the hell? then,
uh,
then people started getting weak. Oh, I hurt my finger.
I kind
But
of don't want to get out of my damn truck.
yeah,
This
You
morning
comfy
was lower
cozy?
body. No, I went and done all my running around this morning. Went to Sam's, went to Kroger, got all the stuff needed for my weekend. Is when I really work and make money. So
yeah,
I got all that, and I'm gonna cook something tonight on the grill. I don't know, before I go to sleep, and
yeah,
did all my running around. And I just pulled up here in the driveway, and I'm just like, oh man, do I want to get out? Do I want to go inside and put some comfies on and kick back with Mr. Asshole for a little while? What do I want to do?
yeah. And Harrisburg, to answer your question, no, I did not see any of the drone footage of Florida.
What
So I'm going to
happened?
have to look that up today. I was sort of busy with my vehicle yesterday. I got it at 98%, and it's not 100 because I ordered a part for window motor. And once that comes in, I'll slap that in there. My vehicle is at 100% again. Not
What
bad for a
happened in Florida?
20-year-old
What
vehicle.
happened in Florida?
Well, I
It
guess
says
Governor Abbott
here.
had a speech.
No, it says, did anyone see the drone footage of Florida? Everyone almost has their roofs tarped in blue tarps after what Governor Abbott said in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't see Governor Abbott's speech yesterday. I saw that he had one, but I think it was an answer to the executive order Biden was trying to freaking say. I don't know. Probably. But yeah. Yeah, this afternoon I
The
may
blue color again.
yeah, this afternoon I may touch on El Chalupa that's in Colorado prison threatening that Texas is going to burn before the rest of the US burns. Well, yeah, he overrates that, he's in prison. Yeah, he can still run some things, but yeah, his money's not in prison with him. One of those fuckers is going to say, why are we going to die for his dumb ass? We just take his money and start running stuff. He ain't ever getting out of jail. Think about it. That shit happens all the time with the freaking mobs and shit. So think about it. Yep.
Mm.
But yeah, needless I
Oh,
say,
Pat Evans says it's because roofs have tar and oil in it.
Yeah, shingles. That's basically what shingles are. Tar.
Yep.
I don't know. I
And
got
once
a
it gets
rubber roof.
started, it's nasty.
Yeah, I got a rubber roof, so I don't have to worry about it.
Ah, okay. Self motivation. Get my ass, open the door, and get out of the
Yeah,
truck.
be charming. I love it. She's like, "What do
I
y'all
know.
talk about Florida for? We got it all figured out. We got Haitians coming here over illegally."
Patience.
Hey, morning, angry warrior.
Good
Oh, that's the place.
morning,
It's
angry
apparently
warrior.
they're killing everybody there in Haiti.
Yeah. I want to know why they're coming over here. Why is Haiti coming over? Don't they have that brand new hospital the Clintons were building for them after that big ass earthquake? And
Really?
they should have the
Hello,
best
Al.
health care in the world. They should have the jobs, and I don't know. We'll have to do a report with B Charming later on. Speaking of the streets, though, hey Al Bundy.
Yeah, I just said hello, Al.
Yeah, and
That
yeah,
that, that literally made me grin.
yeah. It is currently
Uh,
58 degrees and cloudy. I don't know how hot it's supposed to get today, but it's going to be raining all day. And as the storms move towards the east, there's a higher chance of the ice stuff falling down and damaging cars, people's heads, and stuff like that. So be leery, be weather-wise, and make sure if hail's going to be coming because there's probably going to be a tornado or two today, too. I got that feeling. And I usually don't get this riled up unless there's a tornado or two in bad weather. So I'm just saying, East Texas, be careful. Well, I'll even go anything from probably about 80 miles west of I-35 all the way east. Keep your radios on, keep your head on a swivel, and while you're doing that, look out for the freaking terrorist. Like I said, the Iranian freaking hitman that New York is possibly worrying about in the subways. Yeah. I was trying to find a mini for having troops because I was going to say today that I initiated that, I called up the Minion National Guard, because I feel there's a threat here in my street from all this rain, and I was going to have them just make a wall with their bodies to block the rain from getting to my house. But hell, New York could freaking do it, and they're using them as you know ticket counters. Ticket, please. National Guard, I could use my minions for whatever I feel I want to. So, hey, John Camper, good morning. I think the New York governor needs to freaking be investigated because she's misusing, the National Guard. She may be in charge of them, but yeah, she's misusing what they're there for. If you really look at it. Ooh, the life of Bobby. Good morning, and please be careful. Mike B. Good morning. So, do we have a street report from Lady D? Because we need to know far up there how the weather is. Yeah, we know Georgia's going to get
Good
hit
morning,
in a
John,
couple of
Life with
days.
Bobby, and Mike
Up in
B.
Joyzy? How's the weather up in Joyzy?
And Mike B, you are so welcome. It was so deserved, believe me.
Yep. Mike deserves all the shout outs we can give him. So, Shift.
Did y'all have a good show last night, Shift?
Oh yeah, we already hit 1,500 views this
Yeah,
morning.
plus I rewatched it and it was pretty decent.
So it has to be good considering it's only 8:41 in the morning and we're already at 1,500.
Yeah.
So it went good.
Yogurt, I skimmed through it. I seen he had a rock, my petrified wood. I got some of that too, myself.
Yeah.
I just kind of breezed to it when I got up this morning.
Yeah.
It was a good show. Definitely.
I was intimate with my pillow for most of the night.
Yeah, I didn't get intimate with my pillow till almost 2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Trying to stay awake to find out who won the last 5 ounce on Brad V's.
Well, I didn't even get to see the last 6 races, so I don't know who won.
Yeah, I didn't win anything, so that's okay though.
Yeah,
The
well,
money
I
went
probably
to
didn't
a
either. So.
the money and the donations went to a very good cause. So I don't care.
Okay, weather in the street in the northeast, New Jersey way, not bad today. 49 now with a high of 53. Still very cloudy and overcast. All right. Well, thank you for your weather report. Everybody north of us is probably going to be getting rain. It's going to be cold and crappy, but at least we know New Jersey's good for now.
This guy won last night though.
Who?
AWT Cupcake.
He won?
Yeah, he was a winner. He has to go look at the.
He wasn't even there half the night. I mean, I got yelled at because I had to turn around and do nobody else would do. I said exactly what Angry Warrior would say if he was there.
Greg.
No, it was even worse. And freaking Brad and a couple others like, God, it's like, what? Angry's not here. I gotta freaking say it. So, you got to do your own research and find out what I said. Yeah, but it was still funny. They freaking got a reaction out of it. But I think it was rigged. I never once saw my name in the last before the last.
Oh, I did.
I didn't see my name a couple of times.
Believe
like,
me.
What the hell? I know it was in there finally when they told me
I'm
there was.
I'm gonna let you know something, Trust. I was rooting for you for one of the gold races. You took third. I was like, come on.
Damn it.
I was like, come on.
I wanted to do a surprise gift. If I would have won one of those prizes, I was going to give it away to somebody. And I
Oh
was looking
God,
at
it was
everybody
so
that
funny.
hadn't won, and hadn't won. And I was keeping a list here. And I got so tired freaking because they kept on doing a lot of races.
AB, I don't know if you can see that, but yep.
No,
That's a
I
trust.
told somebody else. I think it was Joe, because Joe came in there wanting to know if he won yet. I said, "Yeah, you did. You won both of these." But that was before I did the Angry Warrior
These,
impression.
these, these
Book.
peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I finally got my ass open the door and get the hell out of this truck. Oh,
exactly, Red Scout. Here, the truths of the day. There you go. Oh, Lady D went to sleep at about 2:30. Holy crap! I went to sleep before you did. And I
I woke
enforced
up
myself
I
to go
at
didn't.
back to
2:30.
sleep a couple of times. But yeah. Yeah, I still feel like I didn't. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know if my CPAP just shut up on me or whatever.
How in the hell? How in the hell do people wear that thing? I don't think I could sleep in one of them.
Yeah.
What?
CPAP.
Oh, my husband
Yeah.
doesn't. Without it, man, he literally stops breathing to the point where it's scary. Yeah.
Let's see.
No. Red Scout, don't be attacking people in chat because, you know, my channel name is Trusting God. I've had it for over 30, 40 years, and I am a sinner. I am not perfect. I am not Jesus. I am not God. So I am still going to freaking sin. I'm still going to falter, but He forgives me, and I tried my hardest. Listen, there's other times. How do you get to people that are sinners without preaching the word until they realize it? It's okay to do the small sins as long as you repent for them. Just don't do those big sins. A lot of people forget the 10 Commandments. Jesus didn't change the 10 Commandments, those are set in stone. Literally, when Jesus came. But there's people out there that only go off the New Testament, what Jesus says. Just remember, Jesus sits on the right hand of the Father. He is part of God, but He is the Son. He's our Lord and Savior.
Rebecca, good morning, sweetie.
And just remember, judge and ye shall be judged by the same standards. Yeah, it took me about 7 days to get used to the CPAP. The only reason was I had to try 5 different masks because I couldn't sleep with most of the ones that gave me. I finally got a little nose clamp one, and that works awesome. Yep, exactly, Pat Evans. Jesus did, well, I won't say it as a commandment, but you can consider it a commandment. But there's a lot of people out there that misconstrue that too. Never once did I see in the Bible them talk about love one another like the rainbow. Yeah, you know what I mean on that. That's an atrocity in God's eyes, and Jesus ain't gonna change that. He ain't gonna
Yep,
change the
Lady
Father's
D,
rules.
that's what my husband uses.
Yeah. And they got new things out now too, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna try them. But when they said, yeah, you can either have surgery and have a freaking big old hole in your throat going to your sinus cavity, or yeah, do CPAP. I'm like, well, you ain't cutting in there because you probably take out more than, you know. I may only have a peanut-sized brain. I don't want that removed. So yep, exactly, Rubberneck. And good morning. So I think Foreigner
Yep.
put it best, and I'm not going to sing it, but Foreigner said, I want to know
Well,
what love is.
yeah,
And you won't
I don't know
find
if you
that
heard
on,
my closing prayer last night on Tim TV, but
what about it?
go back and listen. Go back and listen to it. I had, I got 4 emails I woke up to thanking me for my closing prayer last night. So
Uh,
apparently
uh-huh.
it,
Angry's got
it
jokes.
worked. Oh, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Lady D. Yep. I was pushing them when they did the recall things, and there's a couple here in chat and others that aren't in chat right now that were able to get them and stuff. And I still get notices from Philips because the first machine I had was on the recall. The second one I had that they never replaced for me, um, I did that out of my own pocket because I was getting tired of them freaking that big old giant list of them getting to me. So I bought my own, and yeah. So I'm just waiting because I know I'm going to get a refund out of the lawsuit for the first one, and I had to write a letter and get it notarized that I ended up having to purchase one because they took so long. So that's why they got to calculate. It's like, what calculation? I had to buy a brand new one out of my own pocket. Just replace the cost of what I had to. And it wasn't another Phillips either.
All right, I dropped it in private chat. That was
Yep,
my prayer
Rubberneck.
from.
And that's why in the Bible, and Jesus said, live in this world, but don't be of this world. So, remember God's law and meaning takes precedence over man, even though we got to follow man's laws and pay Caesar his freaking unjust due. You're just living in this world. Just don't be of this world.
Yep,
That's why I don't play the Democratic and liberal freaking. Let's change the meaning of words.
exactly. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Shift. I don't know if you want to read that or not. It's up to you. It is a wonderful and beautiful
But
prayer.
what they have to remember is it's basically a closing prayer for, is what I was, why I
Yeah.
wrote it the way it's written.
Yeah. And thank you,
But
Rubberneck.
I'll definitely read it again.
Yep.
Thank you for bringing us together today in a spirit of generosity. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. May we discern your will to unite in fruitful outcome. Amen.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So, yep, y'all have to, I always try to keep an open heart.
Yep.
Hmm.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just got to be that badass.
And you have to
But
remember,
uh,
even in the Bible, it tells you to use discernment.
yep. And you can't just use discernment if you're just using your mind or just your
Right.
heart. You got to use both.
Both.
Yep. And that's the thing I've noticed a lot of parents don't do to their kids. Thank God I did that to all my kids. When they got to make any
You're
decision
welcome,
they think
Reverend
is
Nick.
important, they got to think with their heart while they feel. While they're feeling it with their heart, they got to think with their head. Then take a couple of days and then go back and think about it again. They'll come up with the right decision because the Holy Spirit's working on them at that point. Hey, good
Good
morning, West
morning, Wes.
Texas Stacker. West Texas Stacker, sorry.
Good morning, West Texas.
Sorry, I was looking at Pat Evans' thing. Rain is moving in. Uh-oh. Well, Pat Evans,
I'm
like I
done.
said, all you could do is pray. And what's the most powerful weapon in the world? Is prayer.
Yep.
Think about it. So you got the best protection right there is prayer. I've gone through a lot of crap in this world through the wars and natural disaster and all that. And the biggest thing I ever did was pray. You know,
Yep.
and I go back and look at it, and it's like, yeah, it was all him. It wasn't me. So, congratulations again, Shift, for 1 year anniversary being on YouTube.
It's actually not my 1 year anniversary on being on YouTube, but it's my 1 year anniversary from my first live.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's being on YouTube. You're watching one thing, but you're on it when you're
1 year ago today, I went live for the first time. Boom.
just to prove me wrong, and I'm glad I lost that bet. So all you got to do is triple dog dare somebody, and they'll do it. Especially if her name's Shift Kicker. So look at that.
Yep.
1 year later, she's over 1,000 already. I've been on for years. Well, I lost all my when I changed freaking menus and communities. I lost all my subscribers. That was way too much
Bless
drama.
you.
Thank you. Ooh, Yankees having this 150,000. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, Lady
Well,
D, right now it's
I'm waiting
free.
until next month at at the end of March, the very beginning of April. Watch for my post to let you know when my 1K giveaway is going to be.
Yeah,
It
well, I'm
will be
hoping I hit
fun.
900 by then, too. It'll be
Yep.
nice to be at 900 when you do your celebration.
Yep. So make sure y'all share Trust out. Let's get him up there.
Yeah, because I'm more about keeping YouTube in check, and they know it. Especially my last conversation when I was in a three-way with my lawyer and them, and they just, yeah, you heard that air going, yeah. Trust doesn't play when it comes to legal stuff. And yeah, now if you haven't looked at it, was it on my? No, it was your stream yesterday. That's right. Great show, by the way, yesterday. And
Thank
some of
you.
y'all might have missed it. Go to YouTube and type in Zombieland 2 or what was that other one that they went in space and the guy woke up and he broke the machine and woke her up. It's not Voyages, it's something. Oh, Passengers in the movie section. And then look for the Spanish version. You can watch the whole freaking movie on YouTube for free, but you can't watch it in English and there's no subtitles. So if you want to learn Spanish or you like those movies or you know Spanish, you can watch those movies on YouTube for free. So I
Hmm.
call
Isn't
BS
that
on YouTube's copyright because they're allowing freaking copyrighted
discrimination?
movie. Huh?
Isn't that discrimination?
Yes,
Hmm.
it is. It's completely racist. They could at least put the English subtitles in those movies for us. No, I'm just
Right?
joking. If you can't do it in English, then they shouldn't be able to do it in any other language. That's all I'm
It's
saying on there. Especially if they're gonna try to hit us for a 20-second freaking music clip while they're doing an
oh
hour to 2 hour movie. Yeah,
well, believe it or not, Yorga's little elevator music that we
yep,
play when he's on 10 TV. We got a
mm-hmm,
copyright strike on it for the first time,
yep,
and we've used it multiple times.
yep. So it's either somebody that's watching on YouTube, Google, or the AI. They made the AI racist. So yeah. So YouTube's got a lot of explaining to do. They don't want a freaking lawsuit, so they need to start fixing their shit. Start getting these other people with different languages, or back off from everybody else and let us have a little bit of 20-second music freedom. I'm waiting to see Baby's going to come back because I forgot to ask him if he was listening to Space Truckin' this morning since he's Space Chicken Trucker.
Yep, he's probably getting all his crap out of his truck right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Pat. Don't feel sad. The
Yeah,
best
don't
part
feel.
about the best part about the dream is you remembering them. Because after they're gone, the only thing you have is memories. So you should be happy about that part. that you still remember. And you know how they say with when a parent passes away, usually within a year, the second parent does.
Yep.
My parents were divorced for over like 27 years, and when my mom
Uh-oh, we
passed away,
lost
my
our
dad,
chicken man.
yeah, when my mom passed away, my dad passed away like 6 months later. And they had been divorced and all that, but I still knew they loved each other. They were still concerned and cared for each other. They didn't get along very well, but you know, but they both were at fault and they knew it, and then just had to deal with it through the rest of their lives. So, but those dreams are awesome because you at least remember, and you get to see their face. 'Cause you see, you remember it.
Okay.
So it may be sad and you miss, but those are things you got to clear out of your system. Not the memories, just the emotions. You know? So see the positivity in it because, it's not really a
Yep.
negative when you're remembering. It's still
Oh,
painful, I know.
yep. Believe it or not, you know how I say check on your neighbors? I just looked down the street because I saw a car go by and I wasn't sure who it was, and it pulled into my neighbor's driveway, and I'm like, Well, apparently, my one lady who I always check on, her grandson must have got a new car because it was him. I'm like, strange
Mm,
car pulling in her driveway. What the hell?
You know.
And then I waited to see who got out. Yep.
So, Shift, I mentioned a couple of streams ago that I was watching the series The Furies. It's supposed to
Hmm.
be like similar to John Wick, but it really wasn't. I don't know why they compared it to John Wick, but well, I do, but it doesn't make no sense the way they compared it. It isn't actually a good series. It
Cool.
came out in France, I guess, because it was in Paris, set in Paris. But the young lady, well, the older lady and the young lady that played the Furies was actually pretty decent. So if you like action films like John Wick and stuff like that, these are a little bit more into the story parts. So you'd understand it. I think it's only like 11 or 12 freaking things, but it was pretty decent. I wanted a second season. I don't know if they're going to make a second season or if it was just one and they snagged it for Netflix. But hey, I do highly recommend that one if you want to stream something and you're tired of all the BS. It's just repeated all the time.
Yep.
Or you can go watch Zombieland 2 in Spanish on YouTube. I'm going to keep pushing
I
that.
don't, that's just unbelievable.
You know, you know,
Lady D wanted to know what the name of the show was that you watched
the Furies. Here, I'll type it in there.
because you already know me. I don't. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
a
don't watch
movie buff. I just don't. I have way too much other things I enjoy more, and then when I'm not doing those things, I'm doing house stuff. Like
Yeah,
later today, sometime I have to proof bread. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And that's how usually I am. I'll have a show on and listen to it while I'm doing stuff in the kitchen, living room, whatever. Not really watching it, but when a show freaking snags me and I got to sit there
yeah,
and watch it because it's really interesting, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
yeah. My hubby watches a lot of movies.
Yeah. So I'm going to give kudos to this one because I know they're comparing it to John Wick, which I completely disagree with, but because it's sort of the same story thing with the mob and all that, a different type of setup. So I can understand that part, but it's not a John Wick. But
Yeah,
it's still pretty good, and it's all female leads. The females in it were amazing. Hollywood could use some tips on how to freaking make a new series, not freaking steal it from somebody else. Because all the new stuff coming out come the summer and all that. It's all going to be these female leads for remake movies and stuff. And like the Marvels didn't learn and Disney didn't learn. And, yeah. If we all that
Disney
did,
ever learned?
they're going to have to because they're collapsing. And they're already talking about movie theaters shutting down because they're barely making it. Hollywood can't keep giving them money to show their movies. So pretty soon we're gonna have the drive-ins back, and well, I won't say back. We'll have more drive-ins in America than we will movie theaters. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we still have a drive-in that's not too far from me.
Yeah, we we do too, and our town has proven it. We've done fundraisers to get them digitally, and we'll do stuff like that just to keep them there. It's a family-based drive-in, and we don't want them to go away. So and the whole town comes out. Man, it's hard to get in there sometimes.
Uh-huh.
You can't get on Facebook. I don't know. I will give a warning they gave out like 6 months ago. If you ever
You
type
should
in
be
like
able
face,
to.
if you ever type in
I
Facebook or
just had to re-sign into mine after the little doodah they did.
yeah. Well, one thing I had to notify Facebook on. If you type in Facebook on Google, you got to watch out for. There's one that'll come up every once in a while at the very top. They'll say sponsored. Then I'll have Facebook or whatever they call it now. Don't click on that. That's a bad link, and somebody's trying to get your IP and all that to hack in. Go to the second one that just has straight up Facebook or however they call it now. So, and I've told them, and I've seen it disappear, and I see it come back. So I don't know. Something Facebook and Google got to work on that because they're freaking doing that. They're still putting. I never, if you ever search anything on Google, I never go to the first one, especially if it's sponsored on it because they don't sponsor shit. It's their website. Why are they going to sponsor themselves? Think about it. Yeah. One drive through left in New Jersey. Oh wow.
Kind of crazy, huh?
Miss Dagger says, I wish I got a chance to experience a drive through. You can always go to McDonald's or Starbucks. They got drive throughs.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
she meant
Pat.
drive in. I know.
Suckabucks is
Yeah.
what we call them. Suckabucks.
Yeah.
Goldsmith and Farmer, good
Hey
morning.
Dennis.
And Dennis, good
A big
morning.
one of the big winners. I don't know how many times we won yesterday, but
Twice,
I'll tell you
twice.
what, it was a
Twice.
lot more times than me.
That's all right. He deserved it. He's
Yeah.
he's he works his hiney off for
Yep, he
his
does.
YouTube.
And he was awesome too. He gave a donation to Brad to help him with shipping and stuff. That was so awesome, Dennis.
Yep. Eh,
But yeah, I guess AB's done for the day.
it might be.
And he
You gotta
can,
remember he drove all night too, so
well, that doesn't mean nothing. Up all night, sleep all day. One thing I am starting to see more and more on my little newsfeed thing, I'm seeing more feeds like 4 unusual coins that are surprisingly worthless and why. And then I talk about gold and silver. I'm getting a lot more of those streams. So yeah, they're watching you. I think YouTube's involved in it because I usually don't talk about coinage and all that. And I usually just go to the YouTube channels. And, so how else? If I didn't talk about it and they can't see my screen, how else do they know I'm talking about silver or gold?
right.
Unless they're tracking which streams I'm going to. Oh, you're taking the dog out when you won last night? Oh, man. I don't know. Shift, did you win a race last night?
No,
I won one, but I donated to Brad's race just for a spot.
No,
And
and it's all good because, like I said, it was for
for a
such
good
a good
cause.
cause.
Yep. So I don't mind on that part. I'm just ragging Seals Dennis. I was waiting for him to come in. Slacker. No, I'm just joking. He's an awesome dude. I do give him a hard time. Hey, look, it's Gold Stipend Farmer. Silver's at 24.34, gold's at 21.55. Was that the opening this morning? I guess, because I haven't looked yet. Okay, thank you, Gold Stipend Farmer. I didn't know ABC Corp was owned by them. That makes a lot of sense. Cool. So I'm supposed to get a package on Friday, and then I'm going to get another package on Saturday. Oh, we lost Shiv. She must have got a phone call. Yep. Yeah, my stream's doing good.
Did you boot me?
Nope. Matter of fact,
That
I
was
looked up,
just
you were gone, and I
weird.
said you must have gotten a phone call because you left.
No, that was just weird. All of a sudden, I'm like, what?
Yeah. I figured either, when your son called or it
No.
was your neighbor calling you. But I'm kind of glad Super Tuesday is done, so now I don't have to get no more freaking phone calls for these election craps, no more texts on my phone for that shit, and yeah, especially no more commercials on the TV. I was getting so tired of seeing the same commercials.
Yeah. No, that, like I said, that was just really weird. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. You watch that neighbor have a new roof put in the rain. Yeah, they may want to hurry before it gets really heavy.
Yep. Check Gold Sniping Farmer out.
Yeah.
He does some amazing auctions, guys. He really
Mm-hmm.
does. And he's got a couple of really fun streams coming up
Yeah.
that he does. His 777 party and then his 420.
420. What? No.
He's doing a 420 party.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But the
better order my.
777 one comes first. So, yep.
Yeah, I better order my hookah and get me some of my apple tobacco because yeah, so I can celebrate 430 the right way or 420.
420.
I should call it 430 since I can't legally do what everybody else does on 420. So, hey, Ginger Ninja, good morning.
Good morning,
Well,
Ginger Ninja.
well, I'm glad you can assemble some freaking garden beds. I can't do nothing with all this rain and lightning and hail and yeah. So I took it upon myself that meant I had to do laundry, so I did laundry. Now I got a basket left to fold, and I should be done for the day.
Yeah, Dennis, that prime minister is a piece of crook. Best prime minister ever. As Krista Kraft used to say. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
There's
I think
nothing
I,
that,
I think we should help Canada out, and when we put Mr. T in office, we send Mr. B to Canada. See, he'll walk in there thinking he's president.
oh my goodness. I don't know.
Hey, whatever happened to that one politician y'all had, the cokehead? I don't know if he's doing crack or whatever, and I think his brother was in office too, and all that. That was several years ago. I just remember him; he was there and like he arguing on the floor, and so what the hell? He must have watched too much of Parliament in the UK, and he's trying to do that in Canada now. And speaking of Canada, I wonder if they still have Randy Quaid and his wife up there. didn't they arrest him for like poaching? Not poaching, but squatting in a hotel, not paying, and they were trying to claim it was theirs and all that other stuff.
Could be. Don't know
Yeah,
for
well,
sure.
that was like 10 years ago, but I know they're supposed to go to. I saw them going to court. I never saw the decision on it, but I'm pretty sure they're freaking like, yeah, you're getting prison time. Caring is sharing. Why not give Canada? We care about them. Let's give them all our crazies. Send all the Democrats and Libertards up to Canada. Yeah,
No, no.
let's let's share them with them. Seems like they like them. We could play Rover Red Rover. We'll send 10 Democrats and Libertards up there for every one Canadian that wants to come down to America.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agreed, Dennis. He's worse than his father.
Get your dough. Or
Yeah.
two toes, as I call them. I don't know
See this?
how he's been in office so long. I haven't even heard about the elections the last time he was elected in office. Did he
He's
like
still in office as PM was one of the reasons why he was delayed leaving India. They found JT stash of cocaine on the plane.
yeah, they probably blamed it on the
Imagine that.
stewardess.
Yeah, imagine that. Dang.
Gee, I wonder if Hunter Biden was riding with him. It could have been Hunter Biden's stash.
Right?
Yeah.
Riding with
No,
Biden.
we're gonna have to mention that at 10. So I have to do a deep dive in that rabbit hole.
Right now, I just pulled her out of a rabbit hole, so let's give her a break.
Yeah. So we don't call them rabbit holes down here. We call them potholes.
Yeah.
They're as deep as a rabbit hole around here sometimes.
Minnesota too. Yeah, we got potholes. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
They're not as
Well,
bad this spring so far as they were last spring, though. We did not have all the snow and all the snowplows digging up what they tried to fix the year before.
mm-hmm. So I was
Yep. So
watching it.
what's
Um,
on your agenda? What's on your agenda for the day? You know what I get
um,
to do? I took
what?
bread out of the freezer last night. Bread dough. Homemade
Mm-hmm.
bread dough out of the freezer. Put it in the refrigerator. I got to take it out, put it in the pans, and put it in the oven until it, and I
Yeah.
set my oven at like 120
Yeah.
until it rises, and then I'm gonna bake bread. Yeah.
Oh man,
Uh-uh.
she's just gonna have a traffic jam in her oven today.
Yep, I am. I
Yeah.
only took 2 loaves out though because yep.
Yeah. Just enough to fit both of them in there, and yeah, it's all booked. You can only use
Well,
the you can
I
only use the
made
top
I
two.
made 8 and froze 8. I froze 8,
Mm-hmm.
and then I bagged the bread dough in two loaf bags pretty much. So
Yep.
that's all I take off. That way, if
Oh
my
yeah.
kids come over, they know how to do it now. My boys, they'll just take one and bring it home with them. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, you can freeze bread dough once before it goes to the final rise, like when you stick it in your pan
Yeah.
and you know before you put it in for the last rise before you bake it. I
Mm-hmm.
just I just oil it up and then I wrap it in parchment paper and put it in gallon Ziploc bags and make sure all the air's out and freeze
Yep.
it. Freezes great and it still rises. So yep.
See, Dennis is too scared to say anything, so I'll go ahead and say, you heard it here first. She's going to have 2 buns in the oven today. Her oven.
Uh,
That's
Hey,
for us old folks that know
my
what a
house is
bummy in
gonna
the oven means.
my house is gonna smell awesome. That's all I know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, oh my god. And all I'm gonna do is make teriyaki chicken and rice.
That sounds good though. Haven't had that for a while.
Yeah, Pat Evans, we understand. Got Brad B. That's what we're trying to help him with that fundraiser yesterday to get him to be able to be more mobile.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
So
we had enough on there.
yeah, Lady G, the reason I do that is because it's way easier to make a bunch of bread dough up at one time for me
Welcome back, Gary. Mm-hmm.
and freeze it that way. And that way my kids, I don't have to freeze a whole baked loaf, which sometimes you take them out of the freezer and the bread it seems a little dry, to me.
Yeah,
And I really don't care for that.
yeah.
So, yep,
So,
I
so,
figured
so,
out a way to save time and have fresh bread when I want it. Yep.
no snow on the ground right now.
Oh no, none.
Would you like to order some? I got
No,
connections.
thank you. No, thank you.
Oh, come on. I even tried using that trick last night for everybody that won that wasn't me. I was going to do a dance to bring rain or snow to them. It didn't work. Damn it. I should have started dancing. I didn't dance. I was too tired last night.
Yeah, I literally for the last couple races, I was literally laying in my bed going, "Come on, run
Yeah.
'em, Brad."
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was doing. I had the laptop on the desk, had the TV on, both on the thing. I was hearing that double echo and laying on the couch with my blankie. And I'm like, no, no more. I closed my
Oh,
eyes. I was out.
Stretch was laying with his blankie. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Dennis. I've never threatened to dance for you. But if you want some, I will send some your way. I know people in Alaska that can send it your way.
Oh, be charming. How nice. I have snow crocuses blooming that
Cool.
normally would have poked their heads through snow, but there's no snow.
Yeah.
So, yep.
But I don't know. I'm still trying to decide what. Oh, I got tamales in the refrigerator. I could warm that up for breakfast and lunch.
There you
Gotta have
go.
those. Yeah. So I pulled some out and thawed them out. So yeah, I can have those today. Because I usually make
Sounds
about
like
4 dozen
a plan.
in December and then freeze them until I want them. I pulled some out and I forgot. They should be thawed by now where I can pop them in the oven, make some beans and rice, and I'll be good to go.
There you go.
I don't even have to make the chicken teriyaki. Well, yeah, I do for dinner, but hey, dinner's dinner.
What? Crazy.
Yeah,
Dandelions.
yeah, yeah. It was crazy with all the rain. I was hearing the baby birds chirping at 3 o'clock in the morning in their nest. I'm like, ah. The terrible rainstorms the parents have to put up with the babies squawking. Yes, the dandelion does make a nice tea.
Sure does.
Yeah. So now I'm going to start drinking some mango tea. Because I heard, I've read a lot of stuff on it in medical journals that mango uh, leaves are really good for you, for your digestive system, your blood pressure, and especially if you got diabetes. It's supposed to be really, really good for you. So
Yum. Very yum.
big old self butchered farm raised
Farm raised
pork chops
pork chop.
last night and tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he not only had it last night, he's gonna have it tonight. Oh my. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's all I got. Oh my God.
Yum, yum, yum.
So look at the news real quick before, because we're getting close to that time. And I know you want to get to your bread. You want your house to smell like heavenly.
I just want to get it done because I'd like to be able to bring at least a half a loaf over to my neighbor so she has some nice fresh bread, something she can't make herself anymore.
Uh
Uh-oh.
oh.
Hold the phone, chicken bone.
Space chicken coming back.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
There he is.
so have you
I got
listened to Space Trucker this morning? This morning, Space
space.
Trucker, because
No.
you're the space chicken watcher.
Space Chicken Observer, Space Chicken Watcher. They're evil bastards. I know that. Sneaky too.
Yeah.
Now I was in there talking to my daughter. She got an interview today. She's finally moving into the start of her career of what she's going to school for. So she's got an
Ooh.
interview at a bougie salon.
Oh,
Ah.
cool. Good for her.
So we were chit chatting, and I forgot. I mean, I set my earbud down, and I thought y'all'd stay on there. Look, and it kicked me off. I probably was on something else. I don't know. Then I was getting all my stuff ready to cook this afternoon, and it's all done now. Now I'm sitting and just letting that sun shine on me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do we got
Let that.
beach harmons in Florida? Trust. I don't know if maybe you, but anybody that's like in the southern zones. Anybody seen any hummingbirds yet?
Yep, I got them. I even got the redbirds and bluebirds.
Red. We mean red hummingbirds.
No,
No.
Oh,
Cardinals.
red
blue jays are
cardinals
calling.
and
Yeah, yeah.
the blue jays. Yep,
I
they
don't
all
think
come
they ever
back at the
stopped
same
coming
time.
here.
Yeah,
I
ours
saw my
did.
first robin yesterday. So yeah.
Yeah, I got to get my hummingbird feeders out. That's I figured it won't be long, especially as warm as it's going to be. They'll be off and on. I think we got that cold coming. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. Cool, not cold. I think the cold's done here. Mm. Wow. My legs are just exhausted because that's what I worked out
Have a
this
good
morning.
day, Go Sniping Farmer. Much love, hon.
Shit still ain't easy. I know that.
No, shit's not easy. Fact.
Oh,
I guess we're fixing. They got a special deal at our credit union. We're gonna go talk to my buddy, that's the branch manager. We bought this house. We redid all the insides, and then had ideas, and then the election happened, and I tightened up. I knew what was coming for my industry. Well, mainly for my industry because I saw things way too high as far as rates and people making money. I said, what goes up comes down. I've seen it several times in the trucking industry, logistics industry.
Yep.
So
The logistics.
we're logistics. I'm a relocate. I have a doctorate in relocating specialist. So now we're deciding we're going to go ahead and do what we want to do on the outside. It's going to be windows, painting, some other stuff up there. It's one thing I don't do is carpentry work. I can tear some shit up, but I can't. If I got somebody telling me and showing me, yeah, but I mean, I run any kind of piece of equipment, I can weld, but I just ain't never got tuned into carpentry work. It's not my thing.
yeah.
I got all the tools. My uncle passed away. That's what he was, and I got all his tools and all kinds of stuff. I just don't. I don't like it. That's the thing. I hate carpentry work.
Well, you know what? And that's okay. Not everybody likes everything, and that's why we need the trades. People that go into the trades.
Well, that's exactly what my daughter did. Which my son, being a male too, and I kept him away. Well, it's still not too bad an argument now. He'll be 27 here in May. Kept him away from trucking. At first, I thought it might be, pass something on, let some, but the way the trucking industry is known, I just didn't, and it created a little bit of a problem. Sometimes he give me shit about it, but he stayed in the oil field and got his CDL license there, and then came back here, did a few jobs, and then went into the movie business, and that's where he made bank. I'm
Yeah.
talking. I call him. I don't mean this in a bad way. The big Jewish fellow, because he's so tight. Slang on how
Uh-huh.
money. Yeah. So, and he saved up probably, I dare say, $250,000
Yeah.
in the last 3 or 4 years. Ain't
Yep.
married, ain't got no girlfriend, don't want one. What he says, you don't need a headache.
Yep.
So,
Both my guys are in the trades. My oldest
uh,
is a master mechanic, and my youngest one is a tree climber arborist.
Yep.
the mechanicking thing is going well. What I call it now, you're a tech, and you're 3/4 that and a quarter part swapper. The way these
Mm,
vehicles are, I mean, I don't even like my wife's got, I don't know, 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan thing, little SUV. I'll
Yeah,
put windshield wiper
he
fluid in it.
mostly
That's about all I
manages
do.
now. You know what I'm saying? He mostly
Oh yeah,
manages now the shops. There's three
that's
shops up that he goes, from one to the next every day. So
he's
yeah.
old enough and he's paid his dues.
Oh yeah. He's turned
And
enough wrenches.
that's like my next door
He's
neighbor's son.
38, so
He started talking to me about driving truck. I said, you don't want to do that unless you want to do something local, hauling gas where you're home every day. I said, I'm gonna tell you what to do. I said, go be an electrician or a plumber.
plumber,
yeah.
Yeah, they make bank. I got a buddy of mine I went to school with, and he lives closer to
HVAC.
Atlanta. Makes
Yeah.
big money.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's what my kids do. Well, one works oil field, even though he's got an electrician thing, and the other one works
Is he working
windmill.
for a union? Is he working for a union?
No,
Yeah,
fuck the
yeah.
unions. They stay out of Texas. We don't want them.
Well, we got them here, and I'm not a union person. My son, because I knew people that were way high up in the pipe fitters union, and my granddaddy was one of the last few alive in the first UAW sit down strike. So because of trucking, I stayed away from unions. I don't like the Teamsters. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it that pipe fitters, he learned a lot with that, and they were good people. It's a union in the South. The union in the South ain't nothing like unions up north.
Yeah. Now,
Yep.
we had unions here for the oil or windmill industry. They'd only been making like 60,000. They're both making six figures.
No, the union guys make more. We had
No, no.
up in
Here
Oklahoma, we had
they
pipeline
take it.
guys.
They take it for the freaking unions,
They were
and they
paid to
charge a
pipe.
lot more for health care and all that other crap. So it was like, nope.
He never got the health care. It sucked. With the union he was in, I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah,
Both
not
of
the
them.
last.
The trucking though, he was supposedly a truck driver with the movie industry, and it was a form of the Teamsters, I think. But he never got insurance. But the money it was ungodly what kind of money that they got
Yep.
every week.
Yeah. All right, no water wars, Pat Evans. I know what you mean though, because California's got the ultimate rights to the Colorado River water before anybody else, which is BS.
And I find it funny that you didn't want your son to go into trucking because my husband didn't want neither one of my boys to either, but they both got their CDLs.
You know,
It's good to look.
yeah, it's good
I've
to
You know, they
made a
have
have
them.
living.
them. They have
Yes.
them, but they got them. I think just out of I don't know if it was nanner nanner. I can do what I want type thing.
Yeah,
It's good, but it's not. I'm looking at what the big companies do. Your JBs, your Swifts, KLLM,
Yeah,
Prime,
but
all these
see,
companies. They're putting people in trucks and they get their license, and then they're slaves to that company because they paid for
right.
them to get their CDL license, and then half of them can't drive.
Well,
yeah,
have you ever seen the big picker trucks that they use when they're taking down a tree?
Yeah, the grappler truck. Yeah, my son's
Yeah,
run one of them.
yeah. You have to have your CDL to drive one.
Yep. Oh yeah,
So
for him doing the trees. I got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So he got his just for that fact.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I agree with you, Trust. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a union fan, and I
No.
won't piss nobody off, but it's just my personal preference.
Well,
I'm a
I
black
piss
sheep.
everybody out. This is my stream. They don't like it, bye. And I lose people all the time when I say it, but it's, they're right to have their opinion, but they got to realize they're on my show, so they're going to get my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yep.
and if they want to give their opinion, hey, start a stream. I'll go watch you and listen to you. I'll reverse it and stay there and stay quiet.
And
And,
heckle. Stay heckling and heckle people in the chat.
yeah, I'll heckle people in chat. I won't heckle the panelists unless they start on me first, like Angry Warrior or Kiwi. But
Uh,
yeah,
but theirs is out of love anyway. You know it. So
yeah,
That's why I like dogging on your ass. I enjoy it.
yeah. Hey, I don't take it serious. There's no reason to.
uh,
There's more shit that's more important to freaking worry about than like freaking minor crap freaking bother you.
Well, I still can't get over it. I have bad tendencies of road rage.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to kill nobody, and I see such dumbass out here on the road now. I mean, it's I broke a core thing that you don't do. You do never get out of your vehicle, and I got out of mine the other day because this two people. The sign says keep moving up here, and they sat there, and I'm blowing the horn.
Yeah.
Keep moving. I got out of the car. I said, "Sir, can you read that sign right there?" And he looked at it and looked at me like it just didn't even like what does it not trigger in your freaking head what that means? That's what burns me up. My wife's like, well, she's doing it now because so many people's moved in around here, and
Yeah.
these people drive like idiots. And every morning she calls me, she's on the way to work, and she's raising hell too. I said, now you know why I've raised hell so many years. These assholes out here, ignorant assholes. That's what they are.
Yeah.
And they play with fire with that big truck,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to kill nobody. I've been very fortunate. I've had one accident years and years ago, and it wasn't my fault. And I always told my wife if I feel like I'm losing my hand-eye coordination, I'll get the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's hearing. I listen to the engine. My old man told me a long time ago. He looked at me and said, "Son, when you put your hands on this steering wheel, you become one with this piece of equipment. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's a bulldozer." And he said, "You hear things, you feel things," and he said, "You always have to keep that in mind and use that talent." I guess is what he said. I know in my truck. I mean, I don't get out and do the pre-trips like you're supposed to all the time.
Yeah.
Once or twice a week, I go over it. But if I hear something or feel something that's not right, then we go investigating. I check my tires and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it's like a woman. It's just you just gotta know how to deal with her. That's what I say about my truck. Because every one of my trucks are females.
Yeah.
yeah, well, the thing is what's bad is like she's saying foreigners or what the fuck with other foreigners driving.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Really? Some of them shouldn't be driving at all.
Really?
No.
Period.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I say we need to change our street lights to a different color. Really fuck the foreigners up so they can't freaking drive on the roads.
Well, they don't even understand what a circle with a do not enter in it means. A line
No.
through it, do not enter.
That's why I
You
like
would be.
those tire strips. I love tire strips on those freaking places.
Oh,
that do
rumbles,
not enter. Yeah.
rumble strips.
Oh no, I'm talking about the ones that pop your.
Oh, the pop tires.
Yeah, the tiger teeth. And then the people get all pissed off. It's like, well, the sign said don't enter. Sharp objects on road. You dumbass.
Right? Well,
That'll cost you $900 for new tires. The towing another $300, and yeah, insurance.
doing an update on my nephew that was hitting the head on because somebody decided to come down an off ramp the wrong way and hit him head on the freeway, which, like I say, the guy didn't survive. My nephew did. He has they're putting the rods in his thigh on the 15th. Hopefully be the last surgery. So, yep.
And you would be surprised how many people, they're foreigners, can't read English and they get their CDL license.
Makes zero sense.
Thank you. Well, you got some, like right now, most times I've seen people that are head of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration we'll pick on this clown. Oh, Buddha Juice, whatever his name is. He didn't know shit about trucks, airplanes, boats, trains, all that falls under the FMCSA. And this guy's he's got the job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's I'm not even gonna pick on his whatever he is. I'm not even gonna go after that, but it's just sad.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm sure Truss
Definitely.
is gonna make popcorn tonight and watch JoJo. JoJo
Nope.
talk circles.
Nope. I already know he's going to
What
talk
do you
about.
the thing is how many mumbles? Let's take bets. How many times is he going to mumble or stop talking and stutter and listen for what's going on in his ear? Because he can't read a teleprompter that's the size of a movie screen.
His brain he's done.
Yeah, I'm just waiting
It's gonna be interesting to debate. That's what's gonna either gonna dope him up, pump him with some amphetamine or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
or he's gonna look like a bubbling. I mean, I've said this. On a personal level, I watched my dad go downhill with Alzheimer's, dementia, whichever one it was, and I see the way he walks, the way he talks. I see the same shit that went on with my dad. And then, no, he doesn't need to take a cognitive test. And that clown that they got, Jean-Claude Van Damme, what we call her.
Jock
Yeah,
strapped too tight. That's why my hair looks so good. Yeah.
It's I mean, how does this person go home every day and personally feel about the thousands of lies that she tells on a weekly basis?
Well, did you hear this morning?
No, I don't. I try not to tune in.
She leaked everything that he's going to talk about. And I laughed the whole freaking time.
They already got his script ready. He just got to fuck it up.
She leaked it all when they did a telephone interview with her. Everything he's going to talk about, it's like, well, I don't have to watch it now. I'll just wait till 10 TV freaking comes on to get the real stuff.
Honestly,
yeah, I'm not sure if Mr. Craig the Hunter's going live tonight. I don't know yet.
Yep.
I have to get on his butt and see if he's going to tell him to post a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Becoming my job in a lot.
If he doesn't, I'm pretty sure 10 probably will after watching the Joe Smo Bozo the clown show tonight. So
maybe I'll get up in time because it'll be 5 or 6 o'clock before I lay down the way I got it planned out. Yep. And then I'll try to get up 11 o'clock my time.
Yeah. Today's
the only
Thursday,
time that
right?
matters. Today is Thursday. Yes, I got to work tonight.
Okay, I know Ghost Dr. Farmer should be going live today. I think he goes live on Thursdays. I remember. I haven't looked at YouTube.
Silver Paws goes live at 1:05 p.m. Central.
Yep.
With Nash Landings and Adam Hartman. And Mad Stacker and Ashley goes live today.
That's what you need.
Snoopy's on vacation still.
You need to post I guess you can. Can't you post it in the chat of all the?
No, she puts on her community page.
Okay.
That's why I always tell everybody check out her community page to know where we're hanging out.
Yep.
Sometimes I'm there, but I'm just washing dishes or something.
I'm not listening to my damn phone.
So it's Adam and Ashley tonight?
No, it's Mad Stacker.
Oh, Mad Stacker's going to be okay.
Yeah, Mad Stacker. It's on Mad Stacker's channel. Ashley Swag Bam will be on Mad Stacker's.
Okay.
Yep.
And I don't know if Anger's going to do anything today or not. Read the TV show. So.
No.
But it was kind of cool that Meg and everybody went ahead and did Snoopy's channel for her while she's on vacation.
Yeah, I know.
So that was pretty
cool.
And watch hours up.
I got busy. I was going to go today and clean the mother-in-law's apartment and make sure I do her laundry and all that.
Yeah.
But I went yesterday instead, so get that out of my hair. Yep.
Yeah, with all this rain going on here, I might just go pick up lumber and then back the vehicle up and put it in the garage.
I haven't even checked on lumber prices. Well, that's why
they went down some, but I'm expecting them to go up again. Once everything else starts freaking going up, then I expect lumber to go up again. And I'd rather have the lumber now. So
And what were you going to build with that there lumber, Trust?
anything and everything I could possibly think of. Now I need to finish doing some above garden places that I do.
I see.
I
So
always, I
you're
always
telling
read,
him,
huh?
you're telling us that you're going to get wood.
Yeah,
I wasn't. I was thinking it, but I wasn't thinking shit.
yeah.
I
It's
just
It's
like
always,
had to. I'm sorry.
it
it's
was like the
always
other
good.
night. I said something and you caught on to it before one other little.
Everybody else.
Yes.
It's just trying to get at me because I told everybody she's gonna have 2 buns in her oven today. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And you gotta remember, you gotta blame the Canadian. He's the one that mentioned it.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's
Yes,
gonna rot.
Lady D. There's no common sense. Ain't so damn common anymore.
And
And
they
the
don't teach
texting
that,
is
and they
bad.
need to.
Text. If y'all don't pay attention when you go out road, you look at these trucks, these company trucks. Like you can
Yeah.
tell. I looked at one yesterday, and who the hell was KLLM? And I'm watching said person back up, and I'm looking at the truck. And they got these now. They got cameras above the doors. If you notice, some of these KLLM's got them. I want to say Prime's got them too. There's cameras right above the doors, and I'm looking, and she's looking at the cameras. And that is total reverse, you know. And if you look at these trucks going down the road, you'll see all this shit up in the dash or the windshield. They got 2 or 3 GPS, and I'm the whole time. I mean, I used to, but I go to the same place all the time. But I'd always look at where I'm going with the Google Maps,
Yeah.
and you know, if I'm sitting there going, what the hell happens if that GPS glitches? Y'all gonna be
Hey,
lost.
Marshmallow Man. No, I
Good
knew you
morning,
were
Louis.
looking, but I wasn't talking about you. She knows I was talking about Dennis. So you got a
We blame
problem when you
we
mention Canada, then you got to talk to Dennis to watch what he says. He's making y'all look bad.
we blame everything on Canada. Everything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you came in too late. We're gonna trade 30 Democrats, Libertards, and Biden for each Canadian we allow to come into the U.S. It's going to be a fair trade.
I saw something. I don't know how true it is. It said something. I'm gonna spell the letters out. P. It ends with an O, and there's a E and a D involved in that. So you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It came out. I don't know how true it is. I didn't fact check it, but that he had made a what do you call it? When what they were talking about Vince McMahon, an NDA, paying somebody off.
Yeah.
About reports of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
These people, man.
Yeah. Well, tonight on the speech, if you watch it, expect to hear the Republicans are playing politics with the finances, but it came out, it leaked out about an hour or so ago. They tried stuffing a take away weapons from veterans.
I saw that.
If the VA deems them mentally unfit or have to take certain medication.
They already do that.
No, they got a bill to make it nationwide.
I
Now
think
I
states.
understand
I think you're right. I think states do it.
but they're putting it as just free.
Nationwide.
It could be a nurse.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That
They
could
can say
freaking say
Mr.
no, he's
Truss
unfit,
came.
and they could take
Yeah.
all his guns
Yeah.
away.
Yep. They can say Mr. Truss come in here today and he didn't act. He acted like he's lost his marbles, and you don't even know it. And they write a form.
He won't take the juicy juice. He's crazy. Take his guns away.
Exactly.
Think about it. They do it to the veterans, and they're going to do it mass wide. Think about it. That's why the Republicans did not want to freaking vote on that freaking bill. Plus all the money going to the Ukrainians. But hey.
Mhm.
Oh, it is the same thing in I think it's California, Hawaii. People that get their medical marijuana card, they ask for your guns.
Yeah.
I have never seen a shootout with a bunch of people stoned and high.
Yeah.
They want fights same way. They don't want to fight. They want to eat their brownies and just be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Biden's also going to mention that the Republicans, to include Mr. T, are trying to take away our rights.
And how many people's gonna drink that shit right up and believe that it is
Yeah.
true?
So when you hear all that, I think I covered everything that jock strap too tight. That's why my hair looks good. Said this morning.
No,
She's
it's the furry clam. Remember, baby?
a furry clam. God, y'all are bad.
Well, if she trimmed her clam, her hair wouldn't pop up like that because her jock strap's too tight. Think about it. Why does
Oh,
she
it's
wear?
the bearded clam.
No,
She's
Bearded
well,
clam.
considered a
you got to think
bearded.
about why
There
does
it
she
is.
wear a jock strap if she's a woman? Because her clam is too bushy.
Wow.
Shave that stuff.
Oh,
They got places they'll wax it for you. I hear.
oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Things you won't
She
hear on 10 TV, you'll hear here.
Oh, we've talked about stuff like that,
No,
but
I know.
I'm one of the few ones I get spanked. I get spanked backstage when I get a little bit overboard.
Mm-hmm.
So, and usually I'm more fired up at nighttime anyway because I'm
Well,
wound up going to work.
Al Bundy, you go drink that ale. We'll stick with our moonshine. That's all I gotta say. We got more punch.
Ugh. But yeah, and have
And
y'all seen
Ninja
her
Ninja,
eyeshadow?
that's why you grow your own.
Yep.
Have y'all seen her when she's got that weird eyeshadow on and it looks I don't know how to describe it. Like she's got more eyeballs, it's really weird. It's like half her eye will
Mm-hmm.
be white.
Yep.
And it's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I look at it and I go, it kind of reminds me of this wrestler. He used to put this weird face paint on. Jeff Hardy. He'd paint his
Mm-hmm.
Oh
face up and
yeah.
he would do the eyelids, and it
Yep.
creeps me the
Uh-huh.
hell out. Oh, that poor dude got that somebody sent me a video. One of the wrestlers messed up
Yep.
and come off top rope and broke his nose. There's blood everywhere in the ring, and he was pissed. I'm like,
Yep.
dude, you're too old. You've done all that shit. You're too old. Get the hell out of there doing that dumb shit. Surprised
Yep.
he ain't never broke his back.
Yep. Oh, what was his freaking name? The hardcore champ. He's in the Hall of Fame now. He doesn't really wrestle too much. He does special appearances, but
Which one?
uh,
Mick Foley was.
yeah, Mick
That's
Foley. That's him. He's the hardcore champ. That's how they listed him in the Hall of Fame because he had three
they.
different characters, and his
Yeah,
body has been. He's like
dude.
the evil Knievel of wrestling. His body has gone through everything, and he
That
regrets it
was
now.
that
He
was
regrets because
WrestleMania in the cage with the Undertaker. I watched that. I'll never forget that when he goes 20 feet or 25 feet down there on the ground. And
yeah,
then he's got
goes
teeth hanging out of his face, and then he crashes again through the damn top of the cage. I was like, dude, how's
yeah.
this son of a bitch
And I
alive?
wait, you missed the important part. They took him out in a stretcher after doing the first
Mm,
jump, and then he comes back.
a
The
tough
stretcher
son of a
brother made it
bitch.
backstage. He comes back and then gets thrown from the top. I'm like, yeah, he had a concussion that night. He wasn't thinking straight, but he lives with it now. You could tell his body is so beat up.
All the old wrestlers, God, years ago when I was a kid, wrestling be on all night long. It was UWF. That
Yeah,
had
Mm-hmm.
Bruiser Brody got stabbed. He got killed, got stabbed
yeah,
going in, and all them old
yeah,
timers, Harley Race, they
yeah.
said that son of a bitch love to fight. Ric Flair talks about him all the time, and I really wish. I mean, Rick do his promo things, but I wish he'd stay out of the damn ring. You're too damn old.
Yep.
Woo!
Hey, I'm with
Yeah,
Lady D. I probably would have jumped off the 20-foot ring and been thrown off the top of the freaking cage to the thing, but no, I draw the line on the tacks. I can't imagine being thrown
the
on tacks
tacks
and then
and
all
barbed
of my
wire.
Oh yeah.
yeah. No, I'd probably be able to handle the barbed wire a whole lot better than I could the freaking thumbtacks. Because I
Well,
had to
that
put
one
up a
ever
lot of concertina wire without freaking gloves, and believe me, that shit hurts. But
Sting retired the other night, and his little tag team partner, he's a little guy, and he does all the crazy shit.
yeah,
He jumped on. He came off of a ladder and landed on glass, a
yeah,
glass pane. It busted, and he was man. It cut him all to shit. And I was like, well, why?
Why?
yeah,
I mean,
Exactly.
maybe I don't know. When I was younger, I did dumb shit. And, I guess
yeah,
it's getting older. You look at it and go, hell no, doing. I
yeah.
don't give a damn how much money
Now,
you paying me.
and be the devil's advocate. Yeah, some of the wrestling stuff is fake, like the storylines, and they already know who's going to win and all that
Yeah,
other crap. But when they put in some shit like that, the hardcore stuff is like, no.
There ain't no way around that. There ain't, it's
No.
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And I mean, they screw up all the time. There's been a bunch of people. That's what ended Stone Cold's career because he was my favorite of all time.
Yep.
I give two flying fucks about The Rock, especially now. I used to love him, but he's
Yep.
went.
No, he's a traitor.
They sold out. When they go to Hollywood, they sell out.
Yeah.
Stone
Yep.
Cold hasn't. He's done movies, but yeah, that's what ruined his career. I think one of the hearts pile drived him and
Yep. Did his neck. Yep.
did his neck.
Yeah. But you know what? If I met him in a bar, I still wouldn't piss him off. I'd still call him sir till he told me not to call him sir. All the other wrestlers, I'd probably mess with them. I'd definitely pick on The Rock and freaking Batista.
I don't know about them. The Rock may not, but Batista was, you got to look at his career. He was a bouncer. Kevin, I saw Kevin. We'll go back years ago when we went to strip clubs and party long time ago before I was married. And Kevin Nash was a bouncer at the Gold or Cheetah or the Gold Club. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, I think it was Cheetah, if I remember correctly.
And I remember, well, I'm not even going to say what was going on. It was illegal shit. And it was, it was, we were having a good time. And he come in there. It was a night Motley Crue had a concert, and he come in there and walked in, and I was me and two of my buddies, and we were hanging out with older people, like late 20s.
Yeah.
And he come in there, and I looked, and I said, who is this big son of a bitch? And he said, you'll find out. You keep running your damn mouth or something. And I just bowed my head because he was a big son of a bitch.
Yeah. Now Kevin Nash.
All right, D Charming. I got to address this because your body gets rid of things that it don't need or it's not good for it. So you're telling me eating your boogers is going to strengthen your immune system, then eating your own shit would too.
God.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just
use your hand like
saying.
the Muslims do, and then lick your fingers afterwards.
Oh God! Don't ever.
Sorry,
What is it? My buddy went to Baghdad or Iraq or Halliburton or one of them, and he said he learned real quick. He never shook. I can't remember if it was left hand or right hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
gross.
that Kevin Nash did any concerts with like the Hells Angels. The Hells Angels wouldn't give Kevin Nash any shit, even at his age now. He is a pretty big mean dude.
I'm trying to think of the one they all talk about. The toughest of all time. They put Harley Race in there, but the toughest one was he's not Samoan. He may be Samoan. Called him Haku. Can't remember his other name.
I know who you talk about. Yeah.
They said that man was 350 pounds, and Ric Flair would talk about him all the time. He said he watched him pull a dude's eyeball because he said he was didn't want no fight. He said it's always like they attracted and went after him, and he said he would hurt people bad.
Yeah. Yeah, just remember, Lady D, all those people picking their noses are going to have dementia.
Oh, God.
But you also have to remember, be charming. Green boogers mean infection. They also
Same thing
hold
with your mucus.
the infection. Yep. So, yep.
Yeah.
Each to their own. Hey, if you want to be a booger eater, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Ain't my thing.
Come on, don't make me gag.
Yeah.
I just eat crayons and wear helmets. Oh, God. Oh,
hey,
man,
stop eating my crayons, damn it.
Eating crayons.
Well, you boys, if you're going to stay up here, that's cool. But I do have things I need to get done today.
No,
I'm going to
go. You cannot go.
Okay.
That's how easy it is. Because you have to say, you got to sing the Carol Burnett song. Close us out.
Times, I don't know it. I know it, but I'm not singing because I don't.
You better go look it up real quick so you can sing along with it.
It's a little bit before my time.
Yeah, right. But anyway,
I enjoyed our time together.
We'll go ahead and start with Space Chicken. You want to say your goodbyes so we can close this out?
I just and have a great day. Enjoy your bad weather or good. As for me today, it's beautiful weather. Just enjoy and spend time. You don't know what's coming the next day. Spend time and try to be happy. As shitty as the situation seems, that's
Yep.
what I try to tell myself every day. I'm 6 foot above. I ain't 6 foot under.
Yep.
Amen. Stay blessed, not stressed. Smile at somebody. You never know how it'll change your day. And check on your neighbors.
And thank you for that special prayer you said today. That was awesome. Thank you.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
And remember, tell your loved ones you'll love them, even if you're mad at them, because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. And remember, fact check everything. If boogers are good for you, that means dingleberries can be added to your salad and you can eat them too.
God,
Just saying.
You're not right.